Right. Really good, mature team win. Thought our guys had a great mindset when we showed up here to the stadium this morning. Coach did a great job having them ready to create, again, their own energy and their own intensity, and without just first test out going on the road, and having to be away from home for the first time. Thought the guys did a great job, got into a really good rhythm on offense and defense. Kicking game was for the most part was really good all day. Again, Gracie Miller over 50 yards punt, or maybe right there right at 50 yards, and Sandell hit 2 50-plus yard field goals. Offense, again, really got into a great rhythm, and then we had the turnover there late before half. I thought that was probably my favorite part of the game, to watch the defense come out and knock them backwards, lost several yards, and held them to a field goal, at 25-3. That's a demoralizing thing to happen right there before half for them, and then our offense gets the ball in 10 plays, 60-plus yards later. We're able to milk out the rest of the clock for the most part and kick the field goal there to take a 28-3 lead going in to halftime. Torrey Blaylock was really good again. Isaiah Satengna, just a really good football player. Canick made some other really, really good plays again. Offense rushed the ball for 5.5 yards a carry and can still be better, but thought that they played, that unit offensive line-wise played really pretty good all day, and defense gave up 38 yards in the second half, had 8 3-and-outs, and just really good command. It's an offense that puts a lot of pressure on you with a lot of their play-action game and, some of the option principles that they're doing out of the gun. And I thought our guys fit things pretty good. When we got them to third down, third and long, it was going to be hard for them, but we had several guys have their first career sacks. We got a lot of good young players that are playing significant minutes, and, that's going to bode well as we continue to build our team and just get incrementally better. A lot is revealed. When you go to game day and you find out some good, and you find out some areas where you're not so good and where you got to improve, and a lot of times that you don't know all of that until you get back and you get on the film and get a chance to look at it. But proud of the guys just for good tough-mindedness. It's a fun group. They're very competitive. They were very good from the moment we got on the plane. Just a really passionate, high-energy football team that believes in themselves and one another, and they like to play and compete. So that was cool to see. Yeah, I haven't seen him or whatnot. Hopefully he'll recover quickly. And looking at the replay, it's hard to tell really what it was, but he got his bell rung for sure. I didn't see it, but you put your face to their face, a quarterback, they're going to call it most of the time. So we'll be without him, obviously, first half next week. Yeah, we'll go to the nth degree to do that, but we'll see. I'm sorry? Torrey. Yeah. Yeah, just a tough guy. He's a little bit, he's not 100% healthy, and he loves to compete. We've been bragging on him since way back in the spring. He led the spring with the most explosive plays, and he runs through trash. He's got great speed. He's got on the edge, and he saw that, his burst, but he's got really good patience and pace to him too as a running back. Runs well behind his pads and runs through a lot of arm tackles. He did drop the one wide open, maybe would have got us a first down in the first half. But Kendall Dolby, how cool was that? For me, man, I want to make a grown man cry. Just proud of him, everything that he's had to overcome, a very significant injury. To see him back out there this week in practice, and in pregame I had to say, man, you need to pull back. My man was wide open in pregame, and but it was great for him and going to be good for us, moving forward, to get him back, one of the best leaders that we have on the team, one of the most competitive players that we have on the team. Just a lot of passion and energy when Kendall Dolby's around. Reggie? It's great. He had his first career sack, him, Boganowski, and Wyatt Gilmore. And but Reggie, as you saw, man, he plays really fast. He's super physical. He plays good in coverage. He's just very serious all the time. He's a mature guy, likes to have fun, likes to compete, likes to be coached, likes to meet. He's got a lot of great qualities that, that's going to take him a long way.
You guys had over 500 yards of offense, and then defensively, Temple to just less than 120 yards on defense. So talk briefly about your level of efficiency of those offenses.
Yeah, I think you hit it. I think just efficient. Again, no badge of honor or anything like that, or chest thumping, but that's not easy to do either. So I don't want to diminish the ability to execute, to complement one another, to be ready to compete. And seemed like the game was 6 hours long. I don't know what it was like watching, but it seemed like it was a long game. And to see our guys continue to play with passion, energy, enthusiasm, physicality, that's what you want to see. Things don't get sloppy. Oh, man, how disgusting is that? I know. And we've been preaching it. We start every practice with turnover circuit, and they'll come, if we were getting our brains beat in and we had no turnovers, I wouldn't like any of it. But we got to, we got to do a better job, because that's going to be a really important part, as we jump into SEC play here next week. That's going to have a big impact for us to be able to create turnovers. We've been the last 3 years going into this year, a really efficient defense when it comes to creating turnovers, and we need to just continue to hang in there. They'll come because we're playing fast, we're playing sure of ourselves, we're being physical, we're doing all of the right things when it comes to drill work and finishing on the football. The teams are just hadn't gone our way right now. He's got to react a little sooner. And golly, that would have been. How'd the TV copy look on the potential safety?
It's almost there.
Yeah, but so we're close.
What do you think of John Mateer today?
Yeah, just steady, consistent, tough. He's a great leader. The team really has latched on to his personality and his passion. And again, I think that you have an opportunity to become great at what you do in this space when you can reproduce that passion and energy, and I think he brings out the best in people around him. And he looked good. Yeah, he looked good. He's having fun, and proud of him for not pissing and moaning. The young freshman gets in there ahead of him a week ago or whatever that was. It seems like a month ago we played Michigan, and but he didn't, and just proud of him. He's very mature and sees big picture, and that's what a great teammate does. He stays prepared. He's emotionally and technically invested, and so when his opportunity comes, he's ready.
Can you talk about your pass rushing against Temple, and going forward, what do you think about this Temple team going forward?
No, I mean, look, going in again, they're super well coached. Players playing at a really high level coming into today. Everything is night and day from where it was a year ago. That's not saying anything other than what you saw on tape. Well prepared, good schemes, very sound, playing with effort and toughness, making a lot of explosive plays, their ability to run and throw, and their ability to stop people. I think they're going to have a really good year. That's an elite coaching staff. They're going to do a fantastic job. I really like all three levels. I think we have good depth at all three levels. Not amazing depth, but we have good depth. And so, what that looks like is right now we have a rotation. It may not be a solid 2 deep at each position, but maybe it's a 1.5, or maybe it's not a 3 deep, but it's a solid 2. And there's some positions that could afford have a little more depth than others. But I do think that this is a very hungry, driven, humble, tough, high-standard group of young men that they like to be pushed, like to be challenged, they like to practice. And when they go play together, it resembles recess. And I say that respectfully. They have fun. And, when you're passionate about something, you have a chance to be great. And if you don't love it, you have no chance to be great, And so this is a group of guys that love it and love each other.
I have a question. Coach, where is Jay not at just in terms of his progression?
Yeah, again, you wish he was a little further along in every way, but you get in there, whatever opportunities you have, you get in there and you're ready. You got good juice, energy, aggressiveness. You have an attack mindset, all those things. Everything adds up. Everything matters. And so we'd love to get him going. He's if all things are good in that regard that I just said, then, man, his instincts, his speed, all of those things can be a real weapon. All right, appreciate it. Safe travels. Thank you.